Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. Now, if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. This is the show where you guys send in your messiest, toxic, most out-of-pocket predicaments, and I attempt to break them down, giving my honest and unbiased feedback. Now, listen, I'm a comedian, not a therapist, so ain't no guarantee I'll be able to help fix your life, but I can provide laughter along the way and call it like I see it. So without any further ado, let's get into the episode. I feel like my whole relationship is fake, just like this damn purse. Mike, I need your advice. So for my birthday a few months ago, my man surprised me with what I thought was a real Louis Vuitton bag. Nah, that's crazy. My man popped out like happy birthday with the bogus bag and a counterfeit clutch to match. Nasty work. It came with the box and the dust bag and all that. Now he's acting like he really did something. I was hyped, showing it off, posting it on social media. Damn, you hype. Calm down, this must be your first luxury bag, acting like he copped you a Birkin. Relax, Jackie Joyner brokey. Thinking he really stepped up for once and spoiled me. Well, fast forward to last week, one of the straps started coming loose, so I take it to the boutique to get it repaired. Nah, the strap's busting like a shootout after only a few months. Should have been the first sign he didn't copped you the 100% genuine skunk skin satchel. Mike, they didn't even scan it. The girl looked at it for not even 10 seconds and told me, ma'am, this isn't authentic. Stay alert, stay alive. We can't service this. I was so embarrassed. I wanted the floor to open up and swallow me. Swallow you? What's your Instagram? Nah. It's for market research purposes and whatnot. I go home ready to talk to him calmly. Like this video if you think she's full of shit. Thinking, well, maybe he got scammed and didn't know it. Nope. This man looks me dead in the face and says, I'll just buy you another one. The fakes are way cheaper and they look the same anyways. Work smarter, not harder, whatever David Goggins said. No one can tell the difference. Mike, I'm sitting here like, excuse me, sir, what? He really thinks it's okay to gift me knockoffs and then act proud about it. I mean, you wasn't complaining until you pulled up the Louie looking like a goofy. Now I'm questioning everything. If he'll lie about this, what else is he lying about? Am I overreacting, or am I dating a man who's comfortable letting me walk around with bootleg bags thinking I'm cute? Because right now I feel played real bad. Nah, that's crazy, ma. He didn't cop to the low-fat Louis Vuitton bag. Nasty work. I'm gonna tell you like this. Before I even get into the advice, I think you sunk too much of your personality or your identity into what that bag meant, because you finally got it and you was acting like you ain't never had nothing like that before, which I'm pretty sure you haven't. You got the LV joint, you posting it, showing it off. You was hype. First bag you ever get, you hype. Act like you've been here before because you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't sunk your whole identity into what it means to have an LV bag. And now you built your, you know what I'm saying? Everything's coming crumbling down like the towers because you realize it ain't what you thought. And now you feel like, oh, I ain't the person I thought I was. This is crazy. I'm embarrassed. I'm humiliated. Blah, 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 this, that, and the third. He like, nah, I'll just get you another one. Them joints is only about 150 a piece. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the 1,500 the real dip cost. Here's the difference. The real dip wouldn't have broke that fast. That real dip would have lasted you at least 10 years. I got Louis Vuitton belts from 12 years ago in pristine condition because they made out of good, good material. They're good quality, genuine leather. He got you the raccoon skin dip, nasty. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, is that you had no problem with it when you thought it was authentic. Now I ain't saying it's okay to you know what I'm saying, do the fake it till you make it joint. You had no clue. But the issue comes in is that until you found out it wasn't real, you had no problem rocking it, showing it off. Nobody even told you, yeah, that don't look like the joint to be on the website, love. What you doing with that? Where your man get that one from? You know what I'm saying? That's a barbershop beauty bag. That looking a little bit crazy. No one said nothing. Nobody could tell the difference. So let's just say your man, in the course of a year, gets you 3 of those, 2 of those or something, you know what I'm saying, every year. You get a new color, a new style, whatever it may be. Nobody knows the difference. You enjoying your life. It's still holding and stuff in it, all that. I don't know what your man is doing with the rest of his money. Now, if he's taking out money, like, I'll be damned if I spend this much on a bag. I could put that into an investment or into the stocks or something like that. Then I ain't knocking him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wearing nothing fake, but everybody ain't me. But for you, I think that you're more upset that you aren't the person you thought you were with that bag. I know that's hard to hear because I guarantee you was wearing Michael Kors and Coach before that. Now you're like, he finally spoiled me. That's not, a bag is not being spoiled. The definition of spoil is not one act of kindness or a gift. Spoiling is a reoccurring thing. So you're not even using that word correctly. He never spoiled you. He bought you a gift for your birthday and you was hyped. You appreciated all that stuff. The strap broke. You went into the store. They was like, call the authorities. Shorty got the bootleg joint. You're going down. They'll lock you up in some places they find you with the bootleg. I'm telling you that right now. Them Canal Street joints in New York, they be shutting them whole operations be getting shut down when the, you know what I'm saying, when the people come in from having the bootleg dips. But my thing would be to ask yourself this. Is this bag something you could afford on your own or something that you would have bought on your own had he not gotten it? And if the answer is no, I can't afford this, and no, I wouldn't have been able to buy this if he didn't buy it, then you don't need it. Because I guarantee you that Louis Vuitton bag doesn't match anything else in your life. Nothing else in your life is comparable to what that bag is. You ever see somebody and they got big jewelry on? Like it looked like they got like 400 bands worth of jewelry on, but they driving like a Altima or something. You know that jewelry not real because anybody with that much jewelry wouldn't have that kind of car. You would see him walk out of the spot with the jewelry on, hop in the Bent, the Lamb or something like, oh yeah, that's real. Or at least he's making me think it's real because the whip is matching the jewelry. People got on Balenciaga shoes on the bus. Stuff like that don't add up. So when people see you with the LV bag and you live in Michael Kors life, things ain't adding up. So it's best that you just either get another fake joint, let him cop you a new fake joint, or go back down to the level of luxury that you used to until you get to the point where you could afford to buy those things without batting an eye. That's my advice to you. You know what I'm saying? A relationship ain't fake. He got you something that he thought would have made you happy. And it did make you happy. Until you found out it wasn't real, you was happy. So I salute him for doing something that would make you happy. But the only knock on him is that as a man, I would have told you, I'm not buying you that purse. You don't need a Louis Vuitton purse. I'll get you this, that. You can pick out anything else you want. You're not getting that. We live in a one bedroom. You're not getting a Louis Vuitton bag. That costs 1 month or 2 months rent. I'm not buying you that. So as a man, he should have just put his foot down and told you to get the authentic, some joint from Macy's or Dillard's or something. You know what I'm saying? Wherever y'all live, go to one of them department stores and get you something in your lane. That's what I would have told you. So yeah, my advice to you is either get another fake joint or get what your man could actually afford this authentic and wear that proudly. Stop sinking your identity into materialistic things because they can come and go as you've seen. The bag came and now it's gone. Stay alert, stay alive. My BM said if I stop taking her to Pound Town, she's taking me to child support court. Mike, I need your help because my kid's mom is losing her mind over nothing. Me and her have been broken up, but we're still smashing every once in a while. Oh yeah, them soul ties had you beating down her walls like a SWAT team. Yeah, but I'm here for it. But it was before I got with my new girl. I ain't never cheated, not once. Like this video if you think he's full of shit. As soon as I got serious with my girl, I told my kid's mom we were done for real. No more casual or nothing. Mike, she snapped. Started blowing on my phone, texting me all kind of wild stuff. Sound like you threw water on a gremlin. Saying if I don't keep messing with her, she's putting me on child support and making sure my life is as miserable as possible. Nah, that's nasty work. You better keep blasting her back out before your paychecks start looking thinner than Ariana Grande. Her exact words. She literally says she'll ruin everything just because she can. It ain't like she's hurt. She's just mad that I'm happy with someone else. Misery loves company and she wants me down there with her. Sounds like she wants you to go down on her too. Matter of fact, what's her Instagram? No, it's for market research purposes and whatnot. Mike, how do I get out of this without letting her wreck my relationship or use the kids as a weapon? Nah, your BM's a maniac, my man can't front. She said either keep taking me to Pound Town or find yourself downtown at Family Division in the child support court because I'm about to wrench your pockets. What you mean you cutting me off from the wood? Negative, chief. You're going to keep drilling a slot or I'm running your pockets. It's easy as that. She don't even care that you got a girl. She's not even saying I'm going to tell her nothing. She's like, yeah, that's cool and all. Do your thing with wifey or whatever, but I still want my back broke. You know what I'm saying? Blow my back through the mattress or we down there. Lawyer up, fam, because I'm telling you right now, I'm coming for everything. I'm going to make your life hell. I'm going to weaponize the youth against you. You're going to be tight. You're going to wish you would have never cut me off. Here's the question you got to ask yourself. What would you rather lose more? Your peace, your paycheck, your parental rights, or wifey? That's what you got to ask yourself. Because the reality is, if I got to wait it too, I'm breaking up with, matter of fact, I'm working it out with my BM. Because whatever y'all got going on, keep bringing you over there to beat the box like a Biz Marquee. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got going on keeps leading you over there, so it can't be that bad. You found somebody else cool, you happy now? She's like, yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You still got a duty over here. And you like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not cheating. She's like, oh, okay, knock it off. Yeah, you don't got to cheat, but you sure as hell gonna be broke. What you want to do? This is definitely a tough situation because, I mean, I know you're not in love yet with the girl, but at the same time, at what point does it stop? At what point do you be able to move on and she just accepts it? Because if you break up with the girl now to keep doing your thing with her, or you decide to cheat on a girl, which ain't cool, don't do that. But let's just say you choose to do that. At what point does it stop? Because she got her thumb on you. You know what I'm saying? She controlling you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she tell you to do, you got to do. Right now, it's just penetration. Keep penetrating me, or I'll do this. Next time it's gonna be, yo, get the kids this weekend because I got something to do. You're like, nah, I can't. Oh, word? See you Monday. What she's gonna keep using this as leverage because she knows you're afraid. So you gotta ask yourself, what's more important? Now, if it's get to a point where she ain't letting you see the kids no more, she taking you to child support, she's causing you hell because you gotta keep missing work, losing your job to go down there, all that, you might be like, well, you know what? Right now, this ain't the time to be trying to fight this battle. I'm gonna just go ahead and just do my thing or whatever. But at some point, it gotta stop because she's gonna be holding this over your head no matter what. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad I'm not in these situations because I wish my baby's mom would have ever told me something like that. When we was done, we was done. I wasn't even going back there cracking nothing. But I wish she would have been like, yeah, if you don't do this, I'd have been like, yeah, play with me if you want. She would have seen the 1,000-mile stare in my eye from serving over there in Iraq, and she would have known not to play with me. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't even utter those words to me because I let it know there's consequences. Do you not talking to me like that? You don't play with me about my kids. I will punish your whole bloodline. Stop playing with me, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't have no issues from her because she already know I didn't set the boundaries. You a cupcake, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean to call you a cupcake, but you definitely soft. You letting her push you around, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what to do. Nah, man, cut her ass off. Yo, you're not getting no more of this wood. Knock it off. If me and wifey somehow break up or something, then I'll spin back. Until then, find somebody else. I'll be there to get my kids on Friday. Knock it off. You gotta put your foot down. The fact that she got you against the ropes like Ali is crazy. Because now she knows she got you where she wants you. You in a corner. She controlling you. She's manipulating the situation. And again, right now it's just the pooms. Later on, it's going to be something else. She always going to keep threatening you with that because she know you're afraid of that. That means your kids, you got to take care of them anyways. Let them take you to child support court. They're like, I bet. Keep all the receipts. Start getting evidence right now. You know what I mean? Witness statements. Whatever you got to do to go down there and fight the battle. Get 50-50 custody. Maybe she don't get nothing. I don't know what you got to do, but you cannot be a victim. You cannot be allowing her to control your life. That's not cool in no way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? But how good is the box, though? You know what I'm saying? What's her Instagram? Little market research, if you don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could take her off your hand. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? I don't know. I ain't trying to be unprofessional or nothing. I'm just saying, maybe I could do you a favor. Let me drop the act. But no, in all seriousness, man, call her bluff. Say, yo, you do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm with wifey now. And then leave it at that. And then show wifey the text messages right away because what she'll try to do is be like, oh, yeah, you weren't saying that when you was over here the other day. Then wifey like, oh, what you talking about? You got to show her the blackmail right away before it even gets to that point. So wifey, no, you don't need that problem. Because then what's going to happen is wifey going to be like, no, this is too much for me. She going to break up with you. And now you got to go back to her. And she's making your life hell. So get wifey on board with the text. Show her the, you know what I mean? Yo, peep it. She wilding, you know what I'm saying? And tell her, nah, that's what I would do if I was you. That's my advice. Stay alert, stay alive. My brother plans on making a big announcement at Christmas dinner, but I know he's making a mistake. Mike, I'm writing you because my little brother is about to put himself in a dangerous situation and I don't know how to protect him. Alexa, play Bad Boys by Inner Circle. He just turned 18 and he told me he plans to come out the closet at Christmas dinner in front of everyone. Nah, homie cuz said, yeah, let me go ahead and ruin the holiday dinner by telling the family I'm a bottom. Not in private, not one-on-one, but right there at the table. The problem is our dad. He's extremely conservative, the kind who doesn't believe in any of that. And he says things like it's an embarrassment to the family. Translation, Pops is old school and he don't play that gay shit. He's made comments before about how if any of his kids ever turned out like that, he'd cut them off and be done with them for good. That's the type of man he is. Looks like Junior's getting cut out the wheel once he tells Pops he's a switch hitter. Nasty work. So I already know what's gonna happen if my brother says it at the table. Like this video if Pops ain't with that shit. My dad will blow up, not quietly, not respectfully. He'll make a scene. Probably yell, talk down to him, call him names, and make him feel small in front of everyone. I'm sure that's the nice way of saying your dad's gonna call him a slur when he finds out. He'll take it as some kind of humiliation and act like my brother is purposely trying to shame him. And knowing my dad, he'll absolutely threaten to disown him on the spot. I'm torn, Mike. I don't want to silence my brother or make him feel like he has to hide who he is. I got a feeling he ain't been hiding it. Y'all just been ignoring it. But I also know what our dad is capable of, and I don't want my brother's first moment of honesty to be met with cruelty. You mean physical violence. I don't want him walking into something that could break him. Should I convince him to wait and tell them privately, away from the chaos, or is it wrong for me to interfere at all? I'm scared for him and I don't know what the right move is. Nah, don't interfere with your little brother. Let him do what he gotta do. Don't even worry about your dad. What I want you to do though is set up a camera in a corner and record it all like them little kids did on Almost Christmas when Gabrielle Union invited JB Smooth's side chick to the dinner and wifey was there. Yeah, I wanna see the chaos unfold in 4K. Then send me an update like that. Let your little brother stand up and say, hey, guess what? And then watch your dad snap all crazy. I wanna see it. Don't interfere with that. Let your brother live his truth. Your dad gonna have to accept it. Yeah, he might try to break a dollhouse over his head, whatever Kevin Hart said. It don't matter, but I'm telling you, let it be. Who are you to interfere? Your brother is going to face so much more critique, criticism, and disapproval the rest of his life. I don't care what no one tries to say in the news and social media, none of that. When you think about how many people make up the LGBT community, I think it's like less than 1% of the world or America. I don't know. Maybe I made that number up, but it's a super, super small percentage. And a lot of people, even though they don't say it publicly or just openly admit it, they don't approve of that. So he gonna get side-eyed. He gonna get judged the rest of his life when he holding hands with his homeboy walking down the street. That's just how it's gonna be. So let him go through this little course right now. Let him tell your dad what's popping. Let dad snap out, call him a slur, whatever he's going to do. Let him get that out of the system because he got a long road ahead of him. You trying to protect him, I get it. That's your little brother. He just turned 18. Man, when I was 16, 17, my dad was putting me through hell. No one protected me from my dad. I had to just learn to live with it. I remember getting the basic training and the drill sergeant was yelling at me thinking he was going to break me. I'm thinking like, yo, this ain't nothing compared to Royce. Royce used to be in my face talking murder. You think I'm gonna be letting you break me? I don't even know you. That was my pops. Nah, it built a tough skin that helped me endure all kind of stuff throughout my life, made me resilient. Let your little brother make that announcement at dinner and just watch how your dad flip out. He gonna melt like you throwing, you know what I'm saying? Like he just came in contact with like acid or something. Let that happen. Don't interfere with that. Tell your brother though, here is the advice I'll give you on some all jokes aside. Tell your brother, yo, you know how daddy is. Just be prepared to get talked crazy to and violated, kicked out the house possibly, whatever, at Christmas. This is your choice, but be prepared because it may happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let him go in there thinking like, oh, dad'll be understanding, because the fact that he's doing it, he knows your dad just like you do. I'm pretty sure he's well aware of what Pops is going to say when he break the news. Maybe he's doing it intentionally to get under your dad's skin. Oh, the whole family there, he don't like gay people? Watch this. Hey, everybody, guess what? I get bent over. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Dad gonna be looking at everybody out the crib, everybody getting kicked out. Not just your little brother, everybody's getting kicked out. So maybe your little brother's intentionally doing this as like a passive-aggressive way to show your dad how he feels about his disapproval, about his choice, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta let it happen. You cannot protect that boy, 18 now. He gonna face way harder criticism in his life moving forward. Let them get that out of their system right now. And I don't know if your mom is still around. Hopefully she's still there. Let your mom calm your dad down and talk some sense to him, unless she ain't with it either. Maybe she ain't with it, but maybe she ain't as vocal either, where she ain't with it, but she ain't gonna say nothing. She's still gonna love her son. Like, that's my baby, but I ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she like that. I don't know. But it ain't your place. Let that young man live his life. That's what he wanna do. Let him do it. Your dad, he's gonna find out eventually. What, you gonna hide it forever? But I honestly think your brother is doing it on purpose at Christmas dinner as like a slap in your face to your dad. Because here's the thing. From the majority of gay people that I met, particularly men, not women, no women I ever met, men, all the gay men I ever met, had conversations with, talked to in passing, whatever the case may be, anytime they even sense a little bit of homophobia on somebody, it's like they take it as like it's like they take it as the way black people would take it if you called us the N-word. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they sense a little bit of like, oh yeah, that's how you feel, they start to be super like just rude, passive aggressive, snarky. Like it's just like the little underlying tones they be using. I don't know what it is, but they don't like it. So your brother probably be looking at your dad in disgust because he knows your dad don't like his kind of people. And in a sense, don't like him. So he's doing this on purpose to embarrass your dad. That's what he wants to do because he knows your dad. This ain't like he don't know your dad at all. He knows. Let that happen. Again, record it for me. I definitely want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice to you, man. I hope it goes well, man. Happy holidays to you and your family. But stay alert, stay alive. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this episode of Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. I hope you guys enjoyed me as much as I enjoyed you. And if so, do me a favor and please hit that subscribe button. Like this video. Matter of fact, leave me a comment. Let me know what advice you would have gave them. And who knows? Maybe you got your own toxic tale to tell about a shady friend or an entanglement you need help untangling. If so, feel free to drop me a letter at the email provided below, and I'll make sure to read it in the future segment of Advice with Mike. Now, with that being said, our time together has come to an end. But just remember, stay alert, stay alive.